Good morning, Internet. Pete from the Fat Boy Ball channel here, and today you join us at the NEC in Birmingham for 2025's Caravan and Camping Show. So grab some drinks, some snacks, get comfy, come along with us and enjoy the show. I'll see you soon, guys. So yeah, today Rose and I decided to take a day out to the show, get some ideas. As you all know, we've got the van now. We need to get stuck into the conversion. But before we do, we want to get plenty of ideas. We don't even know really how we want to lay it out, what we want in it. So really perfect time in the show coming along now. So we're going to have a look around, see how some of the specialist vans are laid out and what ideas we can pinch from that. And hopefully as well get as many good contacts as we can to get some nice parts. Trouble is, there's so much going on, so much around. Where do you start? I mean, there's a lot. I think what we need to do to start with, see if we can find some vans of similar size, long wheelbase, high top. See what conversions have been done on those and see what ideas we can pinch. Don't tell Rose, big secret. I think I found the one. This is our round the world Overlander, gotta be right. Oh my god. Although Rose has gone looking at this one, she's not much better than me. Look at that for a beam, light bar. Show price 140,000. Wow, this is fully off-road converted. Snorkels, light bars, raised suspension, off-road tyres. Love the storage box on the back. So, oh wow, electrics all along the side. Raised bed. The only issue with this for me is lack of garage space. Twin swivel seats. So we're 4 belted. That's good.
Oh, you can do pizza in there.
That's all we need then.
And you can, and
Just
it
need
does
that
the
little
grill and
oven.
everything, but you can do pizza.
We know she likes fajitas. What you don't know is her second love is pizzas. All we need for food is fajitas and pizzas.
Pan and a pizza.
A lot of storage.
Yeah, but really strange. The drawers are not very deep. And I don't understand why you'd have.
Oh.
See what I mean?
So we have controllers up on the top here. Ah, I see. Remotes, trip switches. It's a wet room, single wet room, that's good.
Toilet, but no sink. That's your sink, I guess.
Yeah, I don't mind that, I'm happy to share a kitchen sink.
With a fridge. Yeah, not a bad size. Freezer.
Is that just storage above the top there then?
Yeah, looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, grill pan for the oven.
Right. I love this ceiling.
Oh yeah, that's quite cool.
That's like carpet in between the wood strips, isn't it?
It's like fur.
Hmm?
But I'm wondering about this, because this actually will drop down as
But-
far as here.
Yeah. Yeah, which is a nice height. And then it raises all the way up. That will raise up, and I'm guessing you've got seating and dining area then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got 2 more drawers there. Is that to do with the drawers then?
Yeah, it is.
So,
Shallower.
so that's why the drawers around the other side are shallow, because you've got extra drawers here. So the question is, do you want deeper drawers or more shallow drawers? Oh yeah. Yeah. Heater there. Just a couple of questions, if I may. Love the layout of the van.
Yeah.
With the bed, obviously we're raising up.
Yeah.
Is there creating a dining space in there? We just couldn't see if there was a dining table or
No,
anything.
we can do that. Well, so we'll build it bespoke to you.
Right.
So if you wanted that whole bench seat to be completely different, because obviously that's the back of the bench seat.
That was
Whatever you wanted, we would build for you. If you didn't want an electric bed, you wanted a static bed, we'd build you a static bed.
Yeah.
If you wanted it a whole seating area, so then you put an infill in it to make your bed of at night time. You
Yeah.
take the infill out, it then becomes a whole seating area in the back with a table that comes off.
Or well, what we've sort of been thinking at the moment is a fixed bed, because we actually like the idea of the garage space.
Okay, so building one of these at the minute, because I do the fabrication, this is what we've done for Ben. So Ben's bought another one of these vehicles. He wants as much space as possible, so I fabricated him. This is going to end up being a U-bench. So
okay.
this is on 4 actuators in each corner. That
Yeah.
goes up into the roof like the electric bed you got in there.
Yeah.
It's got an 800...
That's I think show price is 748, retail is 935. So yeah, £5 on its own, retail 300, show price 240. It's pretty much completely flat.
Oh wow.
The pipe in itself goes completely flat.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That fits in the bag. Base plate and the grill.
That's pretty cool, that, isn't
And
it?
then what's nice as well is you've got the gold strap so you can sling it onto your shoulder.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Yeah, interestingly, Rose and I have also been talking about maybe getting out doing some canoeing and travelling when we're out with the van as well. So 199.
Are you blogging, are you?
Yeah.
What's the channel?
Fat Boy Bull.
Fat Boy Bold.
Yeah.
That's have a look at that. Are you not fast?
I was 4 months ago. Oh yeah, which monkey?
Yeah, don't forget us to tag us in.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, will do.
Outdoors.
Definitely.
Lots of
Footwear as well.
Stick's pretty good.
Yeah, these are great shoes. You don't have to lace them up. All you do, hopefully, zip them, put your foot, and off you go.
Lovely, I'll hand you over.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like slip-ons.
Oh, look at.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
How much are they?
So I was just saying, it's no tie, just zip up, slide foot in. What? Sorry, what was the price on them?
90.
90.
Yeah.
Actually, for footwear as well.
Waterproof, great boots.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Just whip them off like that, put your foot out, and then whip them back on. So instead of doing all the laces
And then you don't have to make your camp.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? Because like my left knee is completely knackered, and one of the issues I have is like the time of doing the laces and stuff. That's a really good shout, actually.
That last minute coffee. See that little for you? The grey line there.
Yeah.
That's your waterproofness. So we're using if you're sort of splashing around near the edge of water or something up to there, you're absolutely fine.
Hello internet. Well, I gotta say, that show was a lot more fun and a lot more informative than I thought it was going to be. Rose and I went there with a lot of questions, and yeah, we got a lot of them answered actually. We'd not really got any idea the best way to lay out the van. We've got an idea of the, sort of obviously the things that we wanted in it, the basics we wanted in it. Clearly, you're going to want a bed to sleep in. You're going to want some sort of cooking or kitchen facilities. Some sort of washing facilities was a must. We decided that we did want some sort of washing or showering facilities inside the van. It's not something we want to come back to later and add on, because it's just going to be a lot more of a pain later. So yeah, bedding, washing, cooking and storage was the main factor I think that we decided on. But how we were going to best lay that out, we really hadn't got an idea. So the show, as I said before, came on perfect timing. It really gave us a lot of insights into how people are designing. a strange takeaway we got from that was actually the more space that they seem to have, the more wasted space they seem to use. So it was really a lot of the smaller designs that we got a lot of information and a lot of inspiration from on how we could best fit things in. So first question we needed to answer when we got back was which way we were going to sleep. A lot of vans have the bed going across this way. Some have them lengthways, but obviously that does take more space out of the length of the van. However, we do have a long wheelbase van, so we have got room. But I was quite happy to have it to sleep across the van. Well, I'm not very tall, 5'8", 5'9"-ish, and Rose is a couple of inches shorter than me, so I actually thought it was going to be fine. When I actually tested myself laying across the van here, bearing in mind that there is no insulation or anything behind these boards yet, so it may even jut out a little bit more than this yet, because I'll be putting a frame on behind it as well. Already, with my feet flat against this side of the panelling, my head was actually pressed quite firmly against the top. Sleeping diagonally is just, it's not an option. You know, I think one thing that we want to make sure when we're traveling is that we've got this right the first time and that we're actually comfortable. You know, we may have to make sacrifices for that comfort, but yeah, comfort is key. So that's kind of answered the question that we were going to have to sleep this way, which means we were going to have to take up more room in the van. So after measuring the van out and measuring the length we're going to need, they gave us a little bit of leeway, a little bit extra. So basically, and you probably won't see in this like scribblings on the van here, but basically this area here, from here going backwards, is going to be our bed space. Underneath the bed space will be the garage. This will be a fixed bed going all the way across. Garage space underneath. Along one side, we're probably going to look at an over wheel arch water tank. So we'll have the water storage this side. That'll come out, I don't know, maximum 12 inches into the garage space. And on this side, we'll build and box in the electrical space for the powering as well, which is something I'll discuss later when we get into the proper build. But yeah, so power under this side, water under this side, a large garage space down the middle and over the top of those units as well. Bed will be around so high. We're actually going to do the bed, the bottom of the bed, the lowest point will be 1 meter from the floor, because we may want to put things like bikes in here, and we've been told a minimum 1 meter recommendation to be able to get bikes in the storage underneath. Then a bed on top, so the bed will come to about this high, and coming out from each side we'll have overhead storage going across the sides here and probably across the back as well. So bed, garage, then moving forward, this basically is where the bed will finish, and then this space, the rest of the panelling and going in by nearly 12 inches over the first window frame here will be the shower space. I've basically given us a 1 meter wide shower cubicle that will have the toilet in there, but that'll be a removable toilet for now, and a fold down sink probably as well. And I think actually a 1 meter space will be quite a nice roomy filled, well, roomy compared to, you know, being in a van anyway. But yeah, I think 1 meter will be fine. So for now, the last section that will go in here, we won't do to start with. I'll still frame and we'll insulate, but we'll keep these seats in until we no longer need to use these seats here. But eventually when we take these seats out, the area from the edge of the shower unit going forward to the back of these seats will be an L-shaped bench that we can sit at, and this basically will have a table in the middle as well, so then the area where the chairs are now will become a seating and dining and workspace area. Now the only real difference on this side is when we get to the end of the bed, instead of there being a shower unit, this will be the start of the kitchen space. So literally from the end of the bed here, coming halfway out into the doorway here, kitchen units, grill, hob and refrigerator space, and there'll be cupboard space underneath, and then cupboard space going all the way along the top here for storage as well. And then because we're coming halfway across the sliding door, the other half when you open it, that will be the entrance in. Probably the only final addition is a request that Rose has made, is that so the bed basically stops around here, and we'll build a couple of steps up to it just to make it nice and easy access up to the bed for ourselves. But the steps will be something that you can pull out the way and remove, because the front here, I also want access to the garage as well. In fact, I may even section off the garage so that this part area here that is exposed to the back doors will be a sealed box unit that you can only access from the back here, that our bikes and hiking gear and wet stuff etc will go into underneath. I'll make it a sealed unit and probably insulated as well, just to prevent any cold coming in from the back of the van and going up under our bed. And then all of this side will be additional storage for us, probably clothing, whatever, and we'll be able to access that from, I intend putting deep drawers in from this side that will pull all the way out, so that we can get to, so we can get a nice deep storage space underneath, and probably several drawers, 3-4 drawers deep, so that should be quite a bit of storage actually. And then the final bit of storage space is the over cab space. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to use that space for yet. I'm sure we'll find plenty of uses for it, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. The show was really good. It gave us a really good idea and insight into how people are designing things. I think it's made us I think we're pretty much made up on the design of this van now. I'm just going to have one last conversation with Rose on the confirming that we are sleeping that way around, but yeah, I think that's basically our layout. Now it's just down to getting the thing clean and deciding how we want it to look. We're in two camps at the moment, between putting panelling in and putting carpeting in. Carpeting I think is going to be lighter. I think it looks quite warm and cozy as well. But wood, although a bit heavier and it's going to be a lot more time consuming, but we do have access to quite a bit of wood, pallet wood and etc, which will mean a lot of cleaning, sanding, planing and stuff. But it's cheap, if not free, not really something we could ignore. All that information will be forthcoming in the future playlist of the van build. So yeah, really looking forward to getting stuck into that. But we're going to get a few videos ahead, just so that we're not chasing our tail all the time, because I sometimes get caught out with the wild camping. So this on top as well, it's going to make my schedule a lot more busy these days. But don't worry, just because I have a van now doesn't mean that my wild camping and outdoors life is going to change. In actual fact, because we've had all this going on, I really quite missed actually just getting that bit of space and peace and quiet, somewhere where you can go and calm the mind and get some good mental health. My next video coming up is going to be a night out, which I'm just about to go on tomorrow night. Yeah, just need to get out again. Might even, if the weather's nice enough, I'm going to see if I can take Lola again this time as well. She's not been with me for ages, and yeah, she misses it and I miss it coming out as well. It's certainly not milder. I think she'll be plenty warm enough. I just need to decide on what we're going to do and go and do it. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Thanks very much everybody for watching. If you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Make sure you get the notification bell so you can find out the next video that's coming up. Thanks very much for watching everybody. Much love, and as always, have a beautiful day.